up? Let me get position. What's going on, y'all? Tasha checking in with another video as I position myself. And this is going to be my lunchtime language video, y'all, where I talk about hot topics and current events that's going on. Okay. I've been gone for a week. Okay. I did not do lunchtime language last week. If y'all think I'm glossy, shiny, listen, nothing is coming off of my face. That's just my skin. I'm just a very happy, bubbly, shiny person. So I guess it just comes through on the skin, right? But yeah, I've been gone for a week, y'all. I went on my anniversary cruise. We went to Jamaica. And so I have missed y'all. I have missed doing the lunchtime language, missed it last week, but I am back in full effect in living color and live to bring y'all the hot topics and current events. Okay, so some of the topics I may talk about may be a week old. However, that does not mean that I'm not going to bring y'all what I think, and I'm going to allow y'all to chat in the chat respectfully about your opinions and what you think as well. So if it's your first time joining me and you like what you've seen so far in this 1 minute intro, go ahead and like this video, comment in the comment section with what topic is interesting to you, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Now listen, y'all, I ain't want to do no begging. I ain't no beggar, you know. However, my chain is acting crazy. That's why I keep doing it. However, I am on a push to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Now, I'm almost at my first milestone, which is 500 subscribers. Now, I am 5 subscribers away from 500. So, if you have not subscribed to the channel, but you're on the outside and you keep looking, trying to see if you want to subscribe, just go ahead and subscribe. Subscribing is free 99. It don't cost you no money to support the channel, right? So go ahead, click the subscribe button so that I can reach my milestones that I would love to reach. And yeah, let's get into this video. That's all I gotta say. I ain't gonna beg too much. So y'all, anyway, let's get into these topics, y'all, because it is a whole hot mess going on out here in the streets. You know, we really don't have to search too far for topics and current events to cover, because most of the celebrities, they do all of the work for the content creators. Okay. Oh, sidebar, if y'all want to know what's up with the hair, because y'all know I'm locking my hair, but my locks did not grow like this overnight. I did get some hair added for when I went out of the country. I didn't want to deal with my own regular hair, so this, I just went to the African Hair Gallery and they braided in some hair into my hair. So they used my locks and they braided into the lock to make it a longer lock so that I can have some length and be able to just, you know, handle my hair while I'm gone. I do like it. I feel like they charge me too much. But at any rate, I do like the hairstyle, and I'm probably gonna have this in for about probably, I might take it out in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. But we shall see. All right, let's get into these topics, y'all, because there's a lot going on. First up on the docket, I know y'all been scrolling social media, YouTube, and everything, and y'all are tired of hearing about Diddy, okay? What's up, Frank Franco? Welcome to the live. Go ahead and like this video and subscribe. So I know y'all sick of hearing about Diddy, right? But we got to get into Diddy because this case is huge. This Diddy's case is major, and it's going to be going on for some time. And I wrote some notes down, and I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on with the Diddy case. Okay, so first of all, Diddy has been arrested. What's up, Traditional? Love you too, in the love of the Lord. Welcome everybody to the live. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button, thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to my channel. So Diddy's been arrested. He was arrested 7 days ago in New York, right, at the Park Hyatt Hotel. Okay, what was he arrested for, y'all? He was arrested for sex trafficking and federal indictment. They are also trying to bring up RICO charges on Diddy. If y'all asking yourself, what the heck is RICO charges? RICO charges was made What's going on, Bantan? How you doing? Yeah, Diddy is done. What's up, Yuli? Welcome to the live. Diddy is a done deal. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let's get some thumbs up buttons going on in the chat. So, RICO charges. RICO charges was originally made for the mob. They were made for the mobsters who were doing a abundance of criminal activity and having criminal enterprises. Okay, so what's up, Vanda? I guess that's how you say your name. Kamar, welcome. Love you all too, and with the love of the Lord. So that's what RICO charges was originally made for. It was for people, mobsters who were doing really extreme crimes. Okay, thank you so much, beautiful smile, thank you so much. So they are bringing him up on sex trafficking charges and federal indictment and RICO charges. He is looking at some long time in jail, possibly life in jail. I never thought that I would see the day when Puff Daddy, Diddy, my childhood of music, okay, would be going to jail for a long period of time. Yuli says allegedly the Kim Porter book is dang. Yeah, there's been rumors that he has something to do with Kim Porter's death. There's been rumors he has stuff to do with Tupac and Biggie's death. This man has been running a criminal enterprise, they said, that started back in 2008. Okay, this is what they said he did, right? What are you talking about? I'm just curious. Oh, this is my lunchtime language for you all who are new to my channel. I talk about current events and hot topics that is going on. I sound off what I think about it, give you all the information, and I let you sound off about it as well in the comments respectfully. Your smile is so cute. Thank you so much. If it is placed on a border video, Pakistan, then both countries. Oh, thank you so much for the kind words. I appreciate you. So back to the Diddy story, y'all. So in 2008, y'all, he orchestrated a criminal enterprise which included his staff at the house, also included his bodyguards, his personal assistants, things like that. These are all people that helped him come together and orchestrate his criminal enterprise. This is what they would do. What about Trump versus Kamala? Oh, I've talked about it on several of my videos. I'm not voting for Kamala. That is my stance on the political, but we don't have no politics for today, but I can't rock with her. So 2008, and nuggets look good on your face. Only your smile looks good. Oh, thank you so much for the compliment. So his staff, he would have them. He had freak off parties. And these parties was what he would do. It was a bunch of sexual activity going on, basically. So he would have his staff. This is what they would get. They would get drugs for this party. They would set up drugs. They would have cases of baby oil, cases of sheets and lubricants. Okay, so this party was going to get extremely nasty and vulgar. Okay, and this was all for his pleasure. This is things that he would do, and his staff would participate in it. The prosecutor came out and said they are not done with the case. They want everyone who had anything to do with this case to come forward and tell what it is that they know about this case. So they want all the people, his assistants, his bodyguards, the maids, the chef, anybody who know anything to come forward, because if they do not come forward, these people are going to be facing some time as well if they investigate and find out that they have something to do with this criminal enterprise. Okay, so in my opinion, I think that a lot of these people that were workers of his is going to definitely come forward. They're going to say, yeah, I know what happened, I know what he did, in exchange for some leniency from them being prosecuted and put in jail and things like that. Because if it was me, I would definitely be singing like a hummingbird, because what you're not going to do is put me in jail. I don't care about no Diddy at this point. He was my boss. He paid me whatever. But I would be singing if I was these people that knew what was going on with Diddy. Okay. They also are not giving him any bail. He's not getting no bail. So he has to stay in jail until the trial begins, which I think the trial is about to begin or it's already began, but he has to stay in jail until the trial begins. Okay. They confiscated weapons from his home. Okay. Who is he? Like the person you were talking about. This is P. Diddy, known as Puff Daddy, known as Sean Diddy Combs. Sean is his name. Combs is his last name. Diddy is his stage name. P. Diddy. As of lately, he changed his name to Love or whatever. He keeps changing his name. But he is a celebrity. He is a music mogul, some people say. He's been responsible for the careers of Biggie Smalls, Craig Mack, 112. He used to be an A&R person, and then he got fired way back in the day from that, and so he opened his own music label, or started his own music label called Bad Boy, which we realize that now he is an actual bad boy. So he's a celebrity. He's a bigwig celebrity, and I didn't realize how big he was until this case started. And so what's happening is that he is being taken down. It said, and it's funny because the caption says United States versus Sean Puffy Combs. So the United States is prosecuting him on sex trafficking charges. He has done a lot of different things to people. A lot of lawsuits that came forward. He has been sexually and physically abusive to people, and he has had these parties that is called these freak off parties, where a lot of the celebrities that we know of have been attending these parties, and we have videos of them on YouTube. If you go look it up, you can see these celebrities have been at his parties. However, no one is coming out saying anything because he has recorded everything at these parties. And so I'm thinking people are hush hush because they do not want to be mingled in with all of Diddy's crap. But it's going to come to light anyway, because the prosecutor is saying that they are not backing down and they are going to prosecute people that were involved with this case. And so this is going to be a lengthy, long, drawn out case. He is going to be facing some real serious time as being the person at the forefront of everything. And let me tell you something. I think everything is going to fall down on him because his staff and people that was a part of this criminal enterprise, they are not going to want to sacrifice their freedom to save him. So in a nutshell, that's what's going on. They said they found weapons at his Miami home. He used those weapons to threaten his staff and everything to do what it is that he wanted them to do, to provide these drugs and sheets and lubricants and all this stuff for these freak off parties. What else happened with this? That's it. That's basically it with that. I will be bringing y'all all of the updates on the whole Diddy situation, because this case is going to be drawn out and we're going to really get sick of hearing about it if we're not already sick of hearing about Diddy. But because the case hasn't even started, I think it's going to turn into one of the biggest cases, kind of like the R. Kelly case, where it's going to continue to draw on and on and on. And really, I feel like this should have happened with the R. Kelly case. Like the R. Kelly case to me is kind of similar. I think the R. Kelly case was worse because even with the Diddy case, there might be children involved. I believe he definitely has something to do with Justin Bieber being the way that he is at this point, because remember when Justin Bieber came out, Beaver, I don't know how you say his last name, but y'all know who I'm talking about, the singer. So when he came out, he was this nice little happy kid and everything. He did the songs, like y'all know that song back in the day, baby, 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 oh, baby. Like that was Justin Bieber's song. And then he turned into this depressed, as he got older, he got real depressed and stuff, and things were going on. So I don't know what happened to him. I feel like something did happen to Justin Bieber back in the day. So we shall see, but a lot of this stuff is going to come out, and it's very sickening, very dark. That industry has so much going on within it. At this point, I don't know why anyone would even want to dip their finger into the industry, because it's just so much going on. It's so demonic, it's so crazy, and it's a lot. It's a lot going on. But let's get off of Diddy. Let's move on to the next topic. All right, I heard that he was depressed, or yeah, Justin Bieber, I don't know. I heard he was depressed back in the day. I don't know if he's feeling better from that, but I believe it did have something to do with him being associated with Diddy and around that lifestyle. Usher discovered Justin Bieber, and I believe that Usher brought him maybe around Diddy or whatever. And we're gonna talk about Usher in a minute because Usher is one of them people that is, might be on the chopping block too with this whole Diddy thing. So we're gonna see how that happens. What happens with that, and I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, so today is Melina Williams' birthday, her 54th birthday. If y'all don't know who Melody, I think that's how you say her name. Is it Melina? I think it's Melina. She played in several movies. First Sunday with Ice Cube is one of the movies that she played in. She played the pastor's daughter in the movie, and so she is turning 54 years old today. Moneybagg Yo is turning 33 years old. I'm not a fan of his music. He is a rapper. I don't know what he sings. I wasn't even sure I wanted to put that in there, but I was like, you know what? It came up on my storyline when I was doing my feed, so I said, let me go ahead and just put that in there. Okay, Moneybagg Yo is turning 33 years old. He is a rapper. Again, I don't listen to his music. Happy birthday to Holly Robinson Pete, who is turning 60 years old. Y'all know she played Vanessa on Hanging with Mr. Cooper, the Mark Curry show that was out back in the 90s, and she married the football player. I forgot his first name, but his last name is Pete. So she is turning 60 years old. Next topic, y'all, and this is what I was talking about with Usher earlier. So Usher, y'all, has deleted over 7,000 tweets from his Twitter account. This whole Diddy thing came out, and all of a sudden, Usher went and deleted a lot of his tweets. Now, a lot of us are wondering, why you delete the tweets, Usher? What's going on? I believe that some of these tweets is telling of maybe his involvement with some of these freak-off parties, or his involvement with Diddy or something like that. I'm not sure. Yuli says a whole bunch of people are retiring out of nowhere. Yes, absolutely, Yuli. And also doing stuff like what Usher has done, deleting his tweets. There's a lot of CEOs that are retiring. Like Yuli just said, I heard the CEO of Nike step down, and a bunch of other CEOs have been stepping down. So I don't know if these CEOs are stepping down because they were at these Diddy parties. Because remember, he recorded, had cameras in different rooms of his house. So he was recording everything that was going on. And I think that he was doing that. So if something ever went down, he could have evidence to back up what was going on and who was at these parties. So he could say, well, if I'm going down, then you going down. So if you don't want me to go down, then you need to cooperate with me and get me off of this situation. But the way that these charges are falling down with Diddy, I don't think he's getting out of this, and I don't care who he has on tape. Whoever he has on tape is possibly going down with him. So yeah, Usher it's looking a little suspect. It's looking a little suspect. And you know what's crazy? This is all happening at the height of Usher's career. Like, it was like when he came out, he was at the height of his career. And then remember how Usher kind of dwindled a little bit and you didn't really hear much from him? Then all of a sudden, when he got that residency in Vegas, he picked back up again. After the residency became so successful, then he got the Super Bowl, and he got that. Then after he got the Super Bowl, now he's currently on tour, and then he got a Lifetime Achievement Award or something at what was it? The BET Awards? One of them awards. I don't know. But he's been having a roller coaster upscale of a career. But I feel like this Diddy thing is about to have him come down a little bit because he was involved in some type of way with that. Yuli says, if you ever seen Usher House, if you ever seen Usher House in Netflix, it's kind of like Diddy's case. Yeah, I love Usher. I love Usher. I've been an Usher fan, boy, listen, when I was 16 And Usher, we were big into Usher back in the day, but he also came out, on one of these interviews that he did, and he said that he spent time when he was a teenager at Diddy's house. His mom let him stay over there. And I'm like, what kind of mom would let you stay at a grown man's house? I don't care if he's supposed to be helping you with your music career. You're not staying over his house. And he came out and he said that he, saw some things, and Diddy showed him basically how to party as a celebrity, I guess, for lack of better words. And I was just like, imagine what he actually saw at a very young age and what he was exposed to and what could have happened to him. Check out The House of Usher, LOL. Yeah, I definitely am going to check that out, Yuli, because something happened to Usher too. I think he has a way of suppressing it. And yeah, unlike Justin Bieber, who we have seen him go from this happy-go-lucky person to this depressed individual, and he hasn't been able to suppress it. So I don't know, something happened there. If Usher did not get hurt in the Diddy situation and become a victim, he probably had a role in them freak off parties. Now I don't know to what degree, but we shall see. Moving on to the next one. Rich Homie Quan. Rich Homie Quan. He is another rapper who unfortunately died. I think he died 2 weeks ago. And Yuli says Usher did admit that he would never send his kids to Diddy camp. Yeah, he did say that. I remember seeing that on that interview. He said he would never send his kids to Diddy camp. And why is that? Because he was probably there and at that camp, saw some stuff and was around some stuff that he was like, I would never have my kids around it. And that has me raising my eye at his mother. Like, really? So, Rich Homie Quan, he died about 2 weeks ago. He was a rapper. He sung the song, watch me walk through. Watch me walk through. Like, a couple of his songs are bops, and I do know some of his songs. When he first died, I was just like, who is Rich Homie Quan? But after some of the songs I heard, I said, oh, okay, I've heard these songs before. So I think he is from Atlanta, and I think he died because he did an overdose of drugs. Oh, watch me. Yeah, watch me, Nene. Not that one. But he did, it's called Walkthrough or something. I think that's the name of the song. I'm not sure. But he passed, and after someone and it's saying that he passed from a drug overdose. I'm not sure if that's accurate. I would have to do further research and let y'all know if that's accurate or not, but that's what I've heard on the streets. And they had his funeral last week, and I will say that the way that his funeral was conducted, as far as the casket, the men marching in front of the carriage that brought him, all of that was really nice. But the people that attended his funeral, it was some people that did videos that just did not pay respect. It was really ghetto. They were up here just doing the most. And I'm like, why are these people? Yes, he was a rapper, but this is still somebody who is gone on. Pay respects to, even respect the family that's there. They were just acting crazy. But anyway, rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan. I hope that he did make his peace with God before he left this planet, and that he is actually resting in peace. And so, yeah, that happened last week. Moving on to the next story. Okay, retired NFL star Brett Favre. So we remember him, Brett Favre. He reveals that he has Parkinson's disease during his welfare scandal testimony. So if y'all don't know what scandal he was involved in, a welfare scandal, I'm going to catch y'all up to speed. So in 2020, Brett Favre inappropriately received $1.1 million in speaking fees from a nonprofit organization. So the nonprofit organization, they spent the welfare money to pay him in speaking fees, okay, which was approved by the state. So this happened in Mississippi. So it was approved by Mississippi to be able to spend the welfare funds to pay him for speaking, right? Okay. Now, when he found out this happened, he paid back the 1.1 million. However, he still owes 730,000 in interest, and he's not facing any criminal charges for this. Okay, and now all of a sudden today, when he's doing his testimony of what happened and all of that, which I don't know why it took them. This happened in 2020. I don't know why it took them 4 years to get to the testimony and all of this of what happened. But now when he's doing his testimony, he reveals that he has Parkinson's disease. Now, I hope and pray that he gets the treatment that he needs, and that he grows in good health, and that he lives as long as he possibly can from this. However, how do y'all feel about that? I feel like he was on the chopping block, and because he's on the chopping block of having received these stolen funds, which I believe he probably knew that they might have been stolen, he wants to come out and now talk about his Parkinson's disease. I'm like, sir, just take it like a man. You don't need to reveal at the testimony that you had Parkinson's disease. What does that have to do with you receiving stolen welfare funds from the people of Mississippi? I feel like he just tried to say that so he could redirect the conversation away from the stolen funds that he received onto his sickness. And what kind of person would use their sickness as something to divert people's attention? That's just horrible. I wouldn't have brought that up if I was in his position, because I don't want anybody looking at me as using my illness as something to divert people's attention away from the real issue. But he decided that's what he wanted to do. I don't know why he did that. That was very, to me, that was very wicked of him to do. I wouldn't have done it. But all we can say is that we hope that God is with him and that he does get the treatment he needs for his Parkinson's disease. Okay. And that's it. That's all the topics that I had that I wanted to share with you all. So at the end of my video, I always go back and I do a quick little recap, okay? And thank y'all for joining me, live watchers. Thank y'all for joining me, replay watchers. What's up, y'all? Thank y'all for joining me. Go ahead and like this video and make sure you subscribe to the channel. We talked about Diddy being arrested last week. Y'all already know he is facing sex trafficking charges, federal indictment. He's facing RICO charges. He's facing a lot of stuff. We talked about Diddy. We also talked about Melina Williams. Her birthday is today. I believe she is 54 years old. Moneybagg Yo birthday is today. He's 33 years old. Happy birthday also to Holly Robinson Peete. She is 60 years old. Those are all the birthdays. We talked about Usher deleting over 7,000 tweets from his Twitter account. That has us raising that eyebrow. That eyebrow right there is raised because of that. We also talked about Rich Homie Quan, who was laid to rest last week as well. We also talked about retired NFL star Brett Favre, who revealed that he has Parkinson's disease, and he revealed it while he was having testimony about the welfare scandal he participated in back in 2020, which I thought was tasteless and classless for him to do that. Okay, and that is all of my topics that I have for our lunchtime language for today. So if y'all wondering why do I call this lunchtime language, I call it lunchtime language because I started this segment when I would be on my lunch break at about 7:30 when I was working that shift. Now I'm on a different shift. However, I loved the title, so I kept it. So most of the time I'm eating my lunch, but since my schedule has changed, I'm no longer having lunch. So I decided to still keep the title and to come to y'all with hot topics and current events. And so I do this every Tuesday. My goal is to do it at 7:30, 7:35. It only lasts for about maybe 25 to 30 minutes. And we talk about hot topics and things that are going on in the world. I sound off about it, and I let y'all sound off about it in the comments. So if that's your type of thing, I will see y'all again on next Tuesday. Go ahead and hit this like button and subscribe to the channel. I also do a a plethora other of shorts, lives, reels, whatever you can think of. I post on my community wall. We have a good, great time over here at the Redefine Me channel. So if this is your vibe, if this is your thing, if you want a peaceful space where you can adult in a peaceful way away from the chaos of the world, come on over to my channel and subscribe to this platform. Okay, I love y'all so much. I will be live again. I'm gonna do some shorts throughout the week, but I will be live again on not until Sunday when I do my recap and review for the show Love After Lockup that I do review. If y'all do have a show that y'all want me to review, please drop it in the comments and I would consider reviewing that particular show. But the only show I review right now live is Love After Lockup. And if y'all like that, join me on Sundays at 5 p.m. where I do that review. Mondays is Motivational Monday, where I give a motivational message. Normally I do it in the form of a short. So if y'all want to see that every Monday, that will be up. And then Tuesday, of course, Lunchtime Language comes to y'all in the evening and we talk about the hot topics and current events. All right, y'all, that's my mini commercial plug schedule, whatever you want to call it. I love y'all. Thank y'all for joining me until we meet again. Bye.